Assalamualaikum, selamat pagi. Nama saya Raja Azmi. So hari ini kita budak baru belajar daripada Google nak present and targeting, and this is the team yang ada kat sini. I'm leading the public sector business for ASEAN, and together with me, Cik Ajay will be the main presenter today, and also Khalil. Product called Gemini. So with that, I'm going to hand over this to Ajay and take them through. Kita cakap kurang, kita demo banyak ini. Thank you.
Okay, terima kasih Encik Raja. Selamat pagi tuan-tuan dan puan. Nama saya Ajay dari Google Cloud Malaysia. So kita orang baru sampai from our KL office lah, based in Axiata Tower. So as Encik Raja, we will be showcasing our GenAI capability. Tapi I rasa at some point memang tuan-tuan dan puan dah familiar with what we have, what are the solutions we have outside of AI, macam HPC, analytics and so on. Tapi tujuan topik hari ini kita just want to focus purely on AI lah. And kalau boleh, we want to help universities to accelerate their adoption. Sebab untuk bermula nak menggunakan AI ini bukan susah, it's actually very easy. As long as you have your data ready, you have a use case, which hopefully tuan-tuan dan puan lepas ni dapat idea atau gambaran sikit what kind of use cases yang kita boleh start implement in our universities. Macam chatbot, kita nak buat search engine dan sebagainya. So a bit of overview on what we have on Google Cloud in terms of generative AI. So as you may already know, memang Google from a research perspective kita dah buat banyak study and research on the topic of generative AI. In fact, this started back in the early 2000s. We had a dedicated team called Google Research. Lepas tu we also had DeepMind. So dua company ni as part of Google, they were actually the pioneers lah of AI that we see today. We also at the very beginning tu, tuan-tuan nampak we had something known as Transformer. Transformer is actually the base LLM, which a lot of other LLMs are using today. And of course, fast forward around 15-20 years, we are now in the Gemini era lah. Gemini is our Google's own large language model. So dari segi offering yang Google ada, we can break it down to 3 different areas. Pertama sekali, saya akan start daripada yang bawah sekali, sebab yang ini adalah area yang touches the consumers, dari segi YouTube, Gmail, Google Maps dan sebagainya. So all of these features from B2C, Google to consumers, these are already integrated with AI features. Macam dalam YouTube kita ada suggested videos, dalam photos kita ada magic eraser dan sebagainya. So these are already available, you can start using. And then on the top left is of course our models lah, our own large language models developed and maintained by Google. So primarily we have Gemini. And we also have Gemma, which is a lighter weight version, and dia lebih pada on-premise punya usage lah. So tuan-tuan dan puan, you can actually install in your data center and start training your own LLM. On the right is our infrastructure, of course. So we have a wide range of GPUs from NVIDIA, and we also have our own Google Cloud TPUs, Tensor Processing Unit. Dia hardware yang specialized untuk kerja-kerja machine learning, AI dan sebagainya. So there is a difference in between the use cases lah, between both, and we offer this as part of our platform. So baru-baru ni Gemini 1.5 Pro and Flash, which is available on the Google Cloud platform, actually announced the support for Bahasa Malaysia or Malay language. So maksudnya lepas ni kalau tuan-tuan dan puan ada buat recording mesyuarat, so what happens after that, you orang kena buat minutes, kena ambil tindakan selanjutnya, action items dan sebagainya. So today, and I've tried this many times, you can actually ambil recording meeting yang ada sekarang 2 jam, 4 jam, 6 jam, tak kira. You can pass it to Gemini. Gemini will actually do a transcribe for you. Semua sepatah all of the words that were spoken, Gemini will pick up and give you in a nice transcript. Nak buat rumusan, nak buat follow up action item, semua Gemini can do. Walaupun meeting 4 jam, it will only take less than a minute for Gemini to ingest your recording and give you the output. So today that is available, and this is one of the demo yang I akan tunjuk hari ini lah. And then of course, the translation doesn't just stop at bahasa Malaysia. We can also go to dialect. So dialect Kelantan, Johor, Kedah, Bidayuh, Iban. You can, kalau tuan-tuan please go ahead and try. Go to gemini.google.com. Suruh dia translate pada dialect spesifik, bukan bahasa. Bahasa tu senang sangat. Kita nak pergi a bit more detail, go to the dialects. Okay? And then the thing about translation is dia bukan setakat macam Google Translate. Dia ambil satu kata, dia translate. When you use Gemini, actually dia akan look at the whole context. So in this context, this is a news article. So bila kita translate, tak kira pada bahasa apa, we want to preserve the original context as much as we can. Kalau kita translate word for word, mungkin meaning dia dah hilang, mungkin intent of the article tu dah hilang. So siapa yang boleh baca Mandarin, friends at the back, maybe can help verify. This is not just a one-to-one word-by-word translation. This is also the whole article, the essence of the article, the context of the article preserved. And itulah kelebihan bila kita guna Gemini berbanding dengan Translate API. Okay, time for my first demo. So what I'm going to do is saya akan tunjuk satu demo di mana we have a phone recording. And this phone recording, this person is speaking in bahasa Rojak. So ni bukan macam bahasa istana yang newscaster cakap tu, sebab that will be too easy kan. So yang ni ialah conversation yang formal ataupun lebih realistic. So tuan-tuan puan-puan boleh bayangkan, if this is your meeting room, this is your meeting yang you record, how can Gemini actually help you transcribe, translate, summarize dan sebagainya. Okay, so apa yang kita akan buat, kita akan upload audio recording. So for me this is a short 1 minute audio file lah. So sementara dia tengah proses, and you can see how long it takes. Once dia dah proses, dia akan appear kat bawah ni. I will play this audio recording for you. I nak tuan-tuan puan-puan bayangkan, Gemini boleh tak dia analyze and pick up all these words, sebab ni betul-betul bahasa Rojak.
Hello, ni Carson ke? I nak buat complain lah. That day I booked an appointment tau to bring my car for inspection. No one was at the office.
I'm so sorry to hear that. May I get your name and phone number, please?
My name is Linda. My phone number is 012-386-0276.
Okay, so saya just pause sekejap sebab I want you all to follow the transcription yang Gemini generated. So this is where the audio recording pause. So sekarang kalau tuan-tuan puan-puan boleh, kita check and verify lah kalau betul tak Gemini ni transcribe.
Right, thanks, Linda. So I can see from the record that you did book an appointment to come to our showroom next Wednesday. Is that correct?
Next Wednesday? I ingat this Wednesday. Okay, kejap let me check again. Oh, you are right lah. Sorry, I saw wrongly. I thought it was this Wednesday. That's why I was wondering lah. Oh, public holiday also you guys kerja ya? Bagus lah.
Hey, no worries at all, Linda. So would you like me to reschedule this?
Yes, please. Can you please help to reschedule? Cuma minggu depan boleh tak? Pukul 8 macam tu? Because I have to work on hari Rabu lah. Sorry ya.
Okay, so I rasa setakat ni you can come up with a conclusion lah whether Gemini can actually interpret and understand. So the use case here bukan saja transcribe word for word what was spoken, tapi andai kata this was a audio recording or meeting, you can also do a summary. So this is going to be very useful. You boleh dapatkan Gemini untuk listen to your whole audio clip and give you a summary. Sebab kita bukannya ada masa kan, kadang-kadang nak tengok recording. And this is also possible sebab Gemini is a multi-modal LLM. Maksudnya selain daripada teks atau perkataan, they can also ingest video, audio, images dan sebagainya, PDF and so on. And then originally kita buat demo ni untuk tujuan call center lah, sebab call center nak review agent dia punya performance. So kita boleh dapatkan Gemini untuk buat sentiment analysis. Beginning of the call, customer tu Gemini bagi dia rating lah 0.2, mungkin tak puas hati sangat. And then at the end of the call, dia happy sikit, 0.8. And so what was the changes? So again, this is Gemini just listening to our prompt. Apa yang kita suruh dia buat, dia respond. In this case, kita suruh dia extract the customer name and phone number, perform a sentiment analysis, perform a summary, list down the key events that took place in this call, suggested what was the follow-up items, transcription, and also suggested reply. And again over here, this is Gemini generating the suggested reply based on the context of the conversation. So dia bukan saja boleh ingest, they can also create new data based on your conversation. And of course, kalau tuan-tuan puan-puan perasan, this is bahasa Malaysia because Gemini figured out that this person punya native language is bahasa based on cara percakapan dia. Kalau it was someone else who was speaking in English or Mandarin or Spanish or German, dia akan translate based on that language as well. Okay, so that's just the first demo. Kalau ada masa, we have a lot more, tapi we take it one step at a time. The next use case saya nak share lebih pada healthcare. So I know universities in Malaysia ada ramai yang fokus pada research of healthcare and improving the quality of healthcare for public services. So what we can do for healthcare, an extension from Gemini, we can also do something known as search. And this search macam Google search. Search ni is based on your own data, FAQ, guideline, policy yang sedia ada. Tak kira dalam bahasa apa, tak kira kita scan atau kita ada PDF atau kita ambil gambar guna telefon, all of this Gemini can actually ingest. So in the case of healthcare, andai kata kita ada hospital, and hospital ada banyak record patients, and biasanya record patient ni dia it's all over the place lah. Kita susah nak stitch everything together. What we have actually in combination with MAPITA, which is a specialized LLM macam Gemini, tapi dia specialized kepada ilmu-ilmu healthcare and medicine. So this is a industry specific LLM lah. So this MAPITA tu, bila kita tanya soalan yang berkaitan dengan medicine, dia ada that domain knowledge. Kita boleh tanya dia pasal medical terms, pasal symptoms, pasal ubat, and they can actually answer it. So, and of course, like I mentioned tadi, for hospitals, they can ingest X-ray, medical report, prescription, and any other form of document you have, whether it's about the patient ataupun it's about the hospital itself, dari segi polisi dia dan sebagainya. So, one demo the demo that I want to show you today is the one on the right here, di mana kita boleh search menggunakan bahasa layman anything related to the patient data. Okay, so let's jump to the demo. Okay, so this is the simple UI yang kita ada. This is running 100% on Google Cloud. So what we do first is kita akan letak nama ataupun ID patient lah. Kalau nama mungkin letak nama raja, ada banyak raja pula kan. So kita letak maybe just a simple patient ID. And then when you click preview, this is actually going to search semua dokumen from your repository yang ada which is related to this patient V123456. So I can see the search bar that appear here, and let's say for this patient, kita tak tahu nama dia siapa, kita nak check something related to diabetes. So what's going to happen in the back end, this is actually live, Gemini is actually generating. So based on the medical data yang dia ada, dia boleh cakap ya, patient has a history of diabetes mellitus, currently diet control, most recent glucose level was 7.4%, indicating worsening control. So macam mana dia boleh buat all this analysis is because of MAPITA and a combination of medical data. So you can see this summary over here untuk MO, untuk doktor, untuk nurse dan sebagainya. This becomes very useful for them. Dia tak perlu nak spend time untuk baca report one by one dan sebagainya. And then you can also see they will pull out most relevant information. In this case, what is the readings that were captured for this patient? What was the medication? So metformin is a name of a medicine untuk orang yang ada penyakit kencing manis, and this was automatically derived by MAPITA that this is relevant. Sebab tu bila kita search diabetes, kita dapat this medicine name. To me and you, I think we wouldn't know that metformin is actually a medicine for diabetes. And then of course you can see these are the composition, maksudnya report yang relevant kepada this patient merujuk pada diabetes. So this becomes very useful bila kita punya database atau repository of report banyak sangat and you don't have time to scan through it, you can use Gemini to help you lah. So if I were to change this to contohnya hypertension, kalau tak silap hypertension, doktor-doktor dengan nurse dia suka panggil dia macam ni, HXN. If I'm not wrong, let me check. Okay, bukan HXN, it's a different term. So let's say I nak find out about hypertension. HDN, okay, tak apa, kita cuba lagi sekali. Thank you Encik Khalil. So we try HDN. So yang ni golongan doktor-doktor dia suka pakai the short terms lah. So let's test kalau MAPITA tu boleh faham ke tak. So I just key in a keyword HDN, and again this is a AI generated summary lah. And you can see it's already referring to hypertension sebab dia cakap pasal blood pressure. So all of these relevant data, if you as a human, maybe you're not a trained doctor, how would you know what is relevant, what it isn't? So that's why you can use GenAI to help you. And similarly, you will see all of the readings, relevant readings, and also the medication lah kalau ada. So this is just a demo, bukan patient ni memang ada kencing manis, hypertension tak ada, ini semua fake data, tapi in reality this is how it works. And this is just one example of how we can use text AI search, which is basically search grounded on your own data. Okay, and then baru-baru ni tak pasti ya, tuan-tuan dan puan tengok berita tak, ada 2 orang daripada Google, bukan saya, our team in US yang menang Nobel Prize for Chemistry. So again, they were from the Google DeepMind, which is one of the pioneer for generative AI. So you can search this up. There were 2 individuals sebab mereka actually were involved with DeepMind untuk create something known as AlphaFold 2. AlphaFold 2 ni ialah satu LLM, large language model, which is trained to predict semua structure protein yang ada dekat dunia. So I don't have a medical background, tapi protein structure ni merujuk pada all of the different DNA strand yang kita ada, and there are 200 million permutations of how a protein structure can look like. So to visualize all of these 200 million structures of protein, they actually work with the DeepMind, these 2 people, to come up with an AI model to predict all of those structures. And because of their work, they actually won a Nobel Prize just awal bulan ni lah. And of course, kalau tuan-tuan puan nak check it out, you like to learn more about how it looks like, you can just search for AlphaFold. It will lead you to this website. This is the URL over here. So it's hosted in a UK website sebab this is an open research, it's for non-profit. Tapi if you use case where you want to leverage AlphaFold, you can also leverage the AlphaFold API. And you can also, kalau ada research atau apa-apa produk yang kita nak build for final year, for postgrad student, they can easily utilize this because it's also available in Google Cloud Platform. You can, dekat sini kita boleh search the protein structure. Kalau tuan-tuan puan tahu how to type out a protein structure, you can search and they will show you a visual of it. Okay, so for my next example, this is just a quick demo. It's on image generation. So image generation is also something yang kita ada dekat Google Cloud. Ini bukan gambar saya ambil, this was actually AI generated. And then this was the prompt kita guna. But let's try it with something a bit more local. Saya akan tunjuk gambar dulu, then I will show you what was the prompt we used. So this is not my friend, but this person was in Putrajaya, as you can see from the Prime Minister's office kat sini. Tapi kalau tuan-tuan rasa, best lah view ni, boleh ambil gambar kat sini, it doesn't exist because it is AI generated. And this is the prompt I use lah. A portrait of a Malaysian person, backdrop Putrajaya, afternoon sun dan sebagainya. So every image generated by ImageGen, kita tak perlu risau pasal isu copyright atau intellectual property. Because AI generated images, dia tak ada ownership. And when you scan this image at a code level, kita ada something known as digital watermark, which proves that it was AI generated. So kalau kita nak generate an image and then use it for our poster, in our website, untuk student dan sebagainya, you don't have to worry about copyright issue. Okay, and before I proceed further, just wanted to share what is the latest standing ataupun current state of foundation models lah. Ini bermaksud LLM yang dibina oleh company itu sendiri, which as of today there's only one ni lah. That's why their name is all the way up here, because Google research, buat R&D, and then Google Cloud executes the bringing it to the customers. So again, this is our differentiator. Okay, and quickly on cybersecurity. So our cybersecurity platform is a combination of Google Cloud platform and also our acquisition from Mandiant. So if you look at this stack, this is our security operations SecOps platform. We actually have the Mandiant piece over here, Mandiant Managed Services for threat intelligence. Underneath it, we also have Gemini for security ops, and I will show you a demo of what this looks like sekejap lagi. We also have threat intel, sebab Google ni ada banyak attack surface. YouTube ada, Gmail ada, Play Store ada. So because of that, we get a lot of attacks. We have a lot of intelligence of attackers. And of course, we have our Google Cloud Platform infrastructure. So this is how it stacks up and builds a security SecOps platform. So just to zoom in sikit pasal threat intel, Mandiant itself, they have more than 500 dedicated researchers. Kerja dia hari-hari cari threat je, kerja senang. And then report it back to Mandiant so that Mandiant can share with our customers. Together with that, we also have Virus Total, which is also a Google product. It's an endpoint software that runs on laptop. Apa-apa viruses or malware yang dia dapat tahu, it will be reported back to our SecOps platform. And of course, we have the Google Threat Insights lah. This is what I was talking about earlier. We have over 5 million devices protected by safe browsing. And then of course, for our Gmail users, both free Gmail and Workspace, they are also protected against phishing malware. Sebab we have a very large repository. We have a lot of intel about attacks, primarily because we are getting attacked a lot. So kalau customers subscribe or users SecOps from Google, they can actually leverage all of the attacks that come to this very large attack surface. So kalau negara lain dah kena, dia buat.
Yang dekat Mandiant frontline expertise tu, sama ada dia go through the logs if incident happen. After the incident happen, dia pergi ke log ke bukan?
So yang ni lebih pada proaktif. So
maknanya yang threat insight tu yang after.
The log part is actually dekat sebelum ni. This is on the investigate. What I'm sharing is more on the detection. How do we detect? So investigation and responding, I have a quick demo showing how we can use AI. Tapi yang ni lebih pada macam mana dia nak detect. Kalau katakan ada a new malware attack from Russia and it is targeting a customer in US, you will also be alerted and you will know and you can protect your environment from that same malware, because we have a very large apa kita panggil threat intelligence network. So this is something unique from a cyber security perspective that Google brings to the table. And before I jump to the demo, tadi I cakap pasal MAPITA, sekarang we also have SecPAM, SecLM, the new name, which is basically an LLM trained on cyber security threats. So dengan embedding SecLM dalam Google Cloud, as we are doing our SecOps from day to day, we can leverage Gen AI to help us understand and attack better. Dia boleh explain macam mana kita nak tindak balas or remediate or contain a particular malware. Because sometimes not all of us have a very deep cybersecurity background. So this is how it fits together in our whole SecOps punya stack lah. So very quickly, I will show one last demo before I save the best for last from Encik Khalil. So my demo over here is actually a pre-recorded video, and this is basically our Chronicle SecOps platform lah. This is what the SecOps platform in Google Cloud looks like. And you have a list of indications of compromise, IOC. So you nampak memang this customer ni kesian lah, ramai orang attack dia from all over the world. Tapi let's just zoom into one of it. So we zoom into this particular IOC, and this is originating from somewhere in the Middle East. And then of course you can see where was it actually collected from. In this case, it was thanks to Mandian intelligence that they managed to figure out this is the same kind of attack that we have seen with other customers. So let me resume, I will fast forward sikit. So here you can see the list of events, relevant events, di mana malware ni was actually detected everywhere else in our network, kalau ada. And then I'll fast forward a bit. I will go over here. So this is a policy that was applied to basically control or monitor for events. So over here, this is cryptocurrency mining. So kalau dekat mana-mana in our environment, when you use our SecOps, if you are subjected or you are part of this or attacked by this malware, this SEC cryptocurrency mining rule, you will be able to see it in your network, and then you can see where else did it impact in terms of your network topology. Let me just fast forward a bit. So this is the generative AI part. Once you are reading about the particular thread, you go over dekat sebelah atas kanan ni, you will see there is an icon, and when you click on it, it will actually open a Gemini assistant. Nama-nama dia dua AI. So you can ask Gemini, tell me more about this particular attack. And sama macam contoh tadi, dia akan generate based on the logs, based on Google cybersecurity knowledge, and whatever that is relevant to your environment, they will actually give you a description, a layman description. Kita tak perlu nak Google, nak call pakar cybersecurity. You already have a cybersecurity expert in your console. So you can follow up and ask relevant question lah. How does this thing maintain persistence? Macam mana does it maintain in our network, and how is it immune to all kinds of firewalls and so on? So dia kata dia add itself to the registry, Windows registry. Sebab tu dia boleh remain in the network. So you can ask a bunch of follow-up questions. I'm just fast forwarding a bit. Katakan you nak gunakan Gemini untuk scan through your logs daripada kita search manually. So over here you can see the user is actually asking the hash value of a particular attack. You can ask, find me more events for this hash from last week, daripada minggu lepas. So apa-apa yang kita nak buat dalam konsol atau platform ni, you can actually outsource or delegate to Gemini. Gemini will collect all the data for you and answer based on your request. Okay, so I hope we don't have time to run through the whole demo. But I hope this gives you an idea lah about our solution. Before we run out of time, I will pass the floor to Encik Khalil. Thank you. Ada apa-apa soalan tak sementara kita tunggu next presenter?
Question.
Yes, Encik Rashid.
All of those that you presented just now, definitely is not included in our current license, right?
My confusing.
No.
So what I presented, you're right, everything I presented from the start is our offering on Google Cloud platform lah. So Google Cloud Platform is a CSP service, whereas what we have in GovUC in Workspace, that is more of an email collaboration solution, which is a SaaS service. SaaS.
Okay. What we can, let's say, what we can have a benefit or advantage. For example, we do have the Google Workspace right now.
Yeah.
If we want to enroll on this Google Cloud, let's say for Gemini, so that's already part that you mentioned just now. Can we have such a good discount or something like that?
Yeah, so kalau you are an existing Google Workspace customer, we have a special spot for you in our heart, so we will give you better discount. But again, if you are kalau tak clear apa beza, sebab kita dah ada Google Workspace Education Plus, why do we still need this? So your Workspace Education Plus, the domain is your email, your Google Drive, your calendar, your meetings and so on. What if you wanted to go beyond that? What if you wanted to integrate Gemini into your application? Macam mana kalau kita nak buat translation yang saya tunjuk tadi tu, but your applications and your meeting recordings, they are not sitting in Google Cloud yet, kan? So you actually have to bring it over to Google Cloud. Google Cloud is a bigger platform with many more tools and toys that you can play with, and all of those examples I showed just now is an extension to what you can do lah with your current landscape in Google Workspace for education. Okay. More questions?
Terus terang lah, apa saya tidak rasa.
Assalamualaikum. Nama saya Muhammad Khalid daripada tim Google for Education. So saya fokus on more simple stuff lah. I'm going to talk about. So, but before that, saya nak address soalan Cik Rashid. Of course, for existing customers yang ada Education Plus, in terms of Gemini, kita ada discount for customer is one, and then for existing Education Plus customer, kita ada memang ada additional discount on that. So, for more information on that, later saya akan tunjuk satu poster. We're going to do one event specific untuk KPT, University dan JPPKK pada 12 November. Nanti kita akan fight dengan Oracle, siapa yang nak datang. So, our event will be focusing on Gemini for workspace, right? And then dekat situ kita akan tunjuk in terms of the use cases and all the stuff. I think invitation dah dihantar. Kalau tak ada tak apa, later bila saya tunjuk poster akan ada QR code where boleh scan untuk register lah. Alright? CIO confirm akan semua dapat. Itu confirm. Nama Cik Rashid saya akan naikkan kepada Cik Rashid. Okay, so dua benda je saya akan tunjuk hari ni. First, kita akan start dengan notebook LM. Imagine notebook LM as macam you punya personalized AI assistant, right? So you have all types of chatbot out there. What makes notebook LM different compared to other chatbot yang ada kat luar available? So notebook LM ni, dia punya resource is grounded to your own documents ataupun to your own resources, be it dalam you punya Google Drive ataupun dalam you punya laptops bila you nak upload, or as simple as you nak copy a link to a website and then paste it as one of your source dalam notebook LM, right? So whatever prompt ataupun question yang you tanya dalam notebook LM, dia akan jawab based on the resources yang you bagi, right? So you takkan dapat benda yang not related to the things that you are asking. So dia grounded to that, right? So next item. So after saya go through these two item, these two slide, then saya akan jump into kita punya demo lah sebab saya tak banyak. Okay. Next item is Google Bits. For that, let me see. Okay. So this is something new, Google Meets. Imagine educators, lecturers, you nak kena buat content. Now we talk about hybrid learning. So hybrid learning, you need to have some content where your students boleh access online. So instead of you nak kena fikir macam mana I nak kena buat video, we have Google Meets, as simple as typing a prompt. The prompt can come up with a video that explain about 7 layers of network, right? So from there, dia akan bagi you the outline, where either you can fully adopt outline tu ataupun nak make some changes to the outline. Right? In terms of gambar, we have stock images yang you boleh guna, or you have also the options to upload you punya media ataupun gambar, video sendiri. Okay, let's jump into the demo. I think kita last part kita terus buat demo. Alright. So I think first kita akan buat notebook LM. So good news is notebook LM for EduPlus customer already made available. Simply try lm.google.com and then insyaAllah semua akan dapat access. Right. So this is dia punya front page once you access the site. Here is all the notebooks yang kalau you dah pernah guna before this, dia akan save dekat dalam ni lah. So all the notebooks yang you dah ada sebelum ni, you boleh tengok and then boleh buka balik. Ya, yeah, available. So ni kita tak ada add-on. Actually ini memang sekali. Okay. So sebab tu aja cakap kita save the best for the last tadi. Mana yang dah include sekali kita terus tunjuk. Okay. So as simple as create new. Dekat sini kita boleh upload any kind of sources. The first one is kalau kita ada, imagine you ada thesis yang beratus page yang you nak kena go to. Instead of you nak baca satu-satu, you can upload it into your notebook LM, right? Ataupun you have the file dekat dalam you punya Google Drive, or even a link to a website ataupun a YouTube video, or you nak just copy paste some text and then put it here as a resources pun boleh. So kalau tengok dekat bawah ni source limit berapa banyak type of file ataupun berapa banyak file kita boleh letak dalam ni, you boleh buat up to 100 lah. So 100 different kind of files, different format, PDF, TXT, video, audio, you boleh masukkan kat dalam ni. Of course lagi banyak sources you masuk, more information dapat lah. Alright, so what I did is saya dah choose a few file in terms of cybersecurity research. So I go to Google Scholar, search about cybersecurity research or strategy dekat dalam ni. I take the files, masukkan dekat dalam notebook LM. So these are the files. The first one ada 5 pages, ada gambar, ada a lot of words. The second one is this one, 17 pages lah, right? And then these two files saya upload masuk dekat dalam ni. And then after you buat, dia akan come up with a summary, right? Summary of these two products. Provide text, explore the intersection of cybersecurity. Boleh baca sampai habis. And then you will have on the right side is you boleh create an audio overview. It's like a podcast, right? Kalau tak sempat nak baca summary, you are on tengah drive or something, you nak buat something else, you can produce a podcast, listen to it while you're doing something else. So benda ni helps you to save time. Okay. And then other than that, you have you can create a FAQ ataupun study guide. For this case, let's go for study guide. So study guide is where the AI behind notebook LM, dia akan sift through the documents yang you upload at the sources and then come up with a study guide where dia akan bagi you different kind of question related to the sources to test your knowledge, right, based on the documents yang you ada. So dia akan ada a few types of question, be it short answer question dia bagi kat sini, of course dia akan bagi you answer, and then ada essay questions, and then some glossary key terms lah yang ada available dalam ni. So if you like this, then you can just dia akan auto save dekat you punya notes, right? So dia akan auto save dekat sini. So next time you buka, things will be here lah. And at the same time, you can ask different questions related to the documents. Of course, there are a few suggestions discuss the impact of international policies, but something yang related to your institution. Maybe you cakap, oh, I like this research, I want to see how it can be applied in my institution, right? So let me write the prompt. So as simple as ni lah, the prompt. So kita tengok macam mana all this research on cybersecurity can be applied into our institution. So we'll talk about how to apply international cybersecurity policies to higher learning institution. You need to develop robust cybersecurity strategies, strengthening institutional governance and cybersecurity, and so on. Right? So if you like this answer, suka, then kita save to note. Next time you buka, it will be here. Boleh refer balik. Okay, so number 1 to 3 is actually ditunjuk balik the sources of the dia punya statement tu, dia akan tunjuk dekat mana lah the reference, but it will goes back to the documents yang ada dalam tu, in which section of the documents yang dia akan tunjuk. Let's say you nak confirmkan whether this info dia bagi betul ke tak, you click and then dia akan tunjuk you the sources, which part. Yep. Yeah, I mean imagine you kena buat research. Okay, so ada 5 more minutes, and then the good part is if you ada sources of files, notes you nak share to students, you tak nak diorang tengok the source file, you create a board, right? Create a board, name it cybersecurity research, and then you can put in some welcome note and then save. When you share the link to the board, right, bila student buka, dia akan nampak ni, dia tak nampak the source file. In a way, that source file dia tak boleh nak edit, dia tak boleh nak delete, dia tak boleh tambah, but any question yang dia tanya dekat dalam ni, it will answer based on these 2 sources yang dia bagi. So imagine all the notes yang you ada for one single subject the whole semester, put it in notebook LM, create a board, share the link to your students, revision. Diorang dah tak payah nak always go to lecturers or go to your doctors or researchers untuk tanya the question, right? So again, yes, these 2 resources you masukkan, you boleh compare, you boleh tanya how document A actually complement document B, how document A actually difference to document B. The A-B comparison can be done based on your prompt, alright? Okay. So, about 3 minit, Google Beats, simple, Google Beats nak buat video, 2 ways you nak buat manually, nak masuk satu-satu pun boleh kalau rajin. Another way is, just type a prompt. And then click next. So dia akan come up with an outline first to explain, okay, the introduction and then what's next. So you can choose nak adopt terus ataupun nak edit. Kalau okay semuanya, click next and then boleh pilih design. So by choosing design, it's not like fixed, you tak boleh edit. Maybe this template or design you minat mungkin kena dengan the title. And then you can create the draft video. All this can be edited lah, but because of time, saya fast forward sikit. Give it a few 1-2 minutes untuk create all the videos and then disusun balik. So this one actually helps lecturers to save time lah on this operational stuff and focus on the actual educating punya items. So if you look at the right side, they can automatically come up with a script, right? So this script you have the option kalau you nak baca sendiri, and then you nak, oh student I bagi data, I bagi this content, I nak diorang nampak juga muka I. Okay, then you click record myself. You can either just record your voice over video ataupun you nak record camera, maknanya so that student nampak muka you bila you baca sekali dia punya script lah. So this is something yang you can do. Kalau kata I tak sempat nak baca, generate the voice over. So bila you nak generate the voice over, you can choose professional punya tone, friendly, descriptive, soothing, kalau nak student you relax sikit, and then narrative, informative. So these are the options yang kita boleh pilih. Right? Let's say kita ambil conversational, select, insert into timeline, and dia akan automatically masukkan. Okay? Next thing, kalau kata gambar ni tak lawa lah kalian, saya ada gambar sendiri, okay, you can upload your own picture or your own video. Kalau kata kalian saya tak ada gambar, we have a list of stock videos, stock images related to the topics most probably yang you boleh pilih. Not just that, music, stickers pun kita ada. So you don't have to worry about copyright again. Kalau kata kalian gambar tak cantik, come up with a prompt. I nak gambar apa, put it in the prompt, dia akan tolong you generate picture based on the prompt yang you bagi. Dah siap, macam mana saya nak share dengan student, click on file, you can download it as an MP4 and then you can upload it to your Google Classroom, or even kalau kata you nak share to other lecturers to ask for their input, as simple as share, everyone have Google Workspace, type in their email and edit real time. You guys can collaborate in terms of editing the video.
Ini gambar, kalau kata gambar saya, filter umur 25 tahun boleh lah.
Gambar filter itu kita kena pakai image gen mungkin tapi yang ni kita dia more on nak dapat the picture instead of edit lah puan. Okay. Alright. Dia boleh tu puan, insyaAllah. Nanti saya bawa the solution. So that's it from me. Before saya end, this is the event yang kita nak fight dengan Oregon. Sorry, no lah. Same time, same day, we are doing this. Kita jemput semua dekat di Meridian Putrajaya. So kita start ini one day lah, 1 hari daripada 9 pagi sampai petang. Kita akan ada introduction on Gemini for workspace. And then on the sesi petang tu kita ada 2 breakout room. Satu Gemini use case for academics, how you can use Gemini in terms of teaching and learning. The second one kita ada use case untuk admins and operational staff. So these 2 use case yang kita akan buat nanti lah. Nanti kalau yang di bawah ada lebih QR. Okay. Yes. Yeah, currently 100 files. Currently the limit is at 100 files. I mean, out of the box thinking, kalau kata you ada files yang banyak, maybe related, maybe you can combine some files into one file so that you can read. But currently currently before this was 50. Now recently they baru upgrade di 100. Hopefully in the future they akan increase the cap. But currently it was 100.
No, I think another way is use the vertex AI, use the GCP component to more files.
Yeah, so kalau kata this one is already made. Kalau you nak more structure to your organization, that's why Vertex AI and the GCP comes in. That one is limitless, right? Tak ada had for notebook NM dia ada limit to that 100 yang kita ada. Yep. Linkage model. Right? Okay.
So, terima kasih. I think we made it a short and sweet presentation, but there's more things in Google AI. Inshallah, we can do a program with KBT and all the universities. We can come up with a program called Trailblazer. So let me translate it. Trailblazer is Printis AI program together with the MOHE, di mana we can run like an event. Kita ada some sandbox for people to come and build use cases. Once the use cases is done, then kita tengok macam mana nak pergi untuk production. We can run this program, we can do a nationwide program, make it a competition, take 2 or 3 use cases and eventually go into production. That's something that I can discuss with this KPT lepas. Alright, thank you very much. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih masukan Google atas presentation yang sebentar tadi. Justru saya memohon Dr. Megan Azrin bin Ahmad ke hadapan untuk memberikan cenderamata kepada tim Google. Okay. Thank you. Baik, tuan-tuan dan puan, alhamdulillah kita sampai ke sesi terakhir MAPITA 2024. Justru saya sebagai rumusan, saya nak jemput yang berusaha sekarang ke 25 tahun Puan Alina Osman untuk memberikan sedikit rumusan mengenai MAPITA 2024. Silakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih pengacara majlis yang saya hormati, Dr. Megan, UPSI, kita punya host hari ini, ya. So dan semua ahli-ahli MAPITA yang involved daripada 28 hari bulan hingga 30 hari ini. Saya rasa memang sangat best kali ininya session sebab kita ia dimasukkan kepada semua teknologi-teknologi update yang berkaitan dengan AI, tak kira lah untuk infrastruktur dengan the content, ya, adoption, kita dah nampak. So yang untuk hari ini saya rasa MAPITA memang diperluaskan pada kesemua teknologi, ya, tak kira infra, info dan adoption. So untuk tu saya rasa rumusan yang diberi kepada semua teneri-teneri yang di dalamnya memang sangat bagus, ya. So KPT is not your parent only. Dan terima kasih pada pihak UPSI yang mana program puncak semalam, puncak melepaskan stres memang sangat bagus dan saya difahamkan oleh Dr. Hanif. Kata macam mana ni, dia kata dia dah ada satu tahap yang bila next year dia kena lebih baik daripada UPSI. So mungkin hari ini kita nampak the technology update, but might be next year insyaAllah memang the adoption dengan kita menggunakan teknologi-teknologi yang kita persembahkan dalam musim ni. So memang saya ingin mengucapkan terima kasih pada semua, ya. This Ajuma memang the old dogs. Saya rasa yang kenapa fruitful with this session is Saya sebelumnya memang rasa ketinggalan sangat bila orang sebut AI. Saya kata, oh, memang versus human intelligence. Tetapi rupanya AI itu adalah penambahbaikan kepada kitanya HI. So dia bukan sebab tua yang nak 25, masih lagi nak 25 tahun yang dulu filter. Okey, tapi saya dengan ni memang ucapkan ribuan terima kasih lah. Mungkin next year saya dah tak ada dalam servis. Tetapi memang saya happy lah. Kali ni memang dia punya konten tu sangat bagus. Dan kita punya hubungan antara semua IPTA dengan parent memang tak rasa silo. Ya? So sebab itulah bila saya tanya, do you have a plan for the nation? It's not for UN, it's not for siloed masing-masing sendiri. Tetapi bukan untuk KPT, for the nation. Untuk tu saya ucap terima kasih lah. Saya rasa Cik ni pun ada. Sebagai pengurus MAPITA saya, okay, saya handle for you also. Tak ada Cik ni and MAPITA, tak ada kami. Okay, thank you.
Okay, terima kasih Puan Mina. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammadin asyrafil mursalin wa ala alihi wasallam. So interesting hari ni. Semua kawan-kawan saya ramai kat sini ya. The first, I would like to express my appreciation, honor and also thankful lah kepada Dr. Mekar daripada UPSI. Very welcoming hospitality. Macam-macam dia. Dan tadi I think the most important among it is networking. So it's not only networking with the IPTAs, but industries, KPTs. And terima kasih kepada Puan Halina. So kita punya mami kita lah, mama kita. Because anything, all the kita punya IPTA. So apa kita punya pain, kita punya masalah ni kita akan refer dekat KPT lah, Puan Halina. Alhamdulillah saya dilantik sebagai SME Subject Matter Expert in JP ICT, JTI kan. Even KSU lah, hari tu the last meeting pun minta saya bersama dengan KSU, Datuk Azhar pergi jumpa dengan KP Mampu. So meaning that MAPITA ini very strong sebenarnya. Whatever issue kita dalam, even dalam WhatsApp kita sampai ke Ketua Pengarah Mampu. So insyaAllah a lot of things we can do together lah. Okay, in ICT. So maybe I would like to mention the name yang saya boleh ingat lah. Thank you Raja Azmi from Google. Okay, Astro from Oracle Malaysia. Okay, Astro banyak bantu kita. So anything we have the API issue ke apa ke, saya akan refer dengan Astro lah, because of our main database is Oracle. So that's why we need the connection. Okay, Cedric, Ajay, still remember Sam, tadi dapat Sam ni. Okay, we need the strong connection with industry so that you can move further and further. So that's why MAPITA, even though MAPITA itself tak boleh bergerak pun sebenarnya, kita kena ada strong connection dengan KPT. Dalam KPT, Alhamdulillah saya dibagi peluang lah. Saya ada amount yang aktif punya pengarah. Sebenarnya saya dilantik sebagai pengarah, CDO, tapi surat pengarah untuk second term belum keluar lagi Puan. Saya dah tamat. Oh dah. Okay, insyaAllah JPU dah lulus, cuma official letter for my second term. What we need in ICT is engagement, very keen and strong engagement with industry, because you cannot get information to the Google, even through the ChatGPT, you cannot get the right answer or the solution for your any issue. Cuma saya rasa industri sekarang ni makin baik, makin close. Lepas ni saya rasa lepas keluar ni lagi close lagi dengan MAPITA. But saya dengar cerita RP5 semua industri dah dapat beliau-beliau ni. So try to get the best value and the best solution, especially on the Wi-Fi coverage that mentioned the PMN. Saya selalu dengan tiga isu saya mention. Datuk Azam, Datuk pastikan semua bajet RP5 ni didulukan seperti mana yang kita orang request, because we like to fulfill our Prime Minister will fully coverage without any hiccup, the latest technology, no overcapacity of equipment semua kan. Saya dengar cerita rupanya hasrat kita macam-macam ni berjaya kan, dipenuhi oleh unit pembangunan KE dan juga Kementerian Ekonomi. Alhamdulillah, that is the good, I think, collaboration, networking between MAPITA, Kementerian KPT, kan KPT ada banyak lagi kan, unit pembangunan kan, Kementerian Ekonomi. That is the circles of the MAPITA lah. So selepas ni insyaAllah we akan engage more and more to make sure that initiative, especially macam Puan Halina cakap lah, artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence? Adakah within our workspace we have the artificial intelligence macam Hijaz present semalam kan? Adakah we have to click this and that, create PowerPoint saja ke? Kan? Ataupun we have to extend in the development, teaching and learning and what not. Even the simple-simple pun kita ada develop simple amount MAPITA, contohnya UTM punya registration. Normal process about half an hour to 1 hour. Using the AI feature, we eliminate all the counters semua less than 1 minute. Bila wartawan datang ke UTM nak tengok registration, sudah dah tak ada lah. Because of the process very fast through the linear of our, dia bukan setakat AI sajalah, dia enterprise architecture, processes and what not. That's why bila kita berbincang pasal standardization of the proses mana daripada wakil daripada UMS, it's a long process lah. We have to fine tuning our enterprise architecture first, buy in all the owner whether you agree or not to have the same business processes atau workflow. Kalau semua dah setuju, insyaAllah all the FTA nanti we can standardize the process for the HR, finance, academic, research and what not. Itu tak ada masalah. We can do that, but the higher level, and we have to remember that not everything under digital department ataupun ICT. Kebanyakan business process membawa PPO dan pejabat pendaftar. We must be together. Kita sanggup sacrifice, macam kita punya PSP, UTM digital and UTM, kita terpaksa prolong terlalu lama because we like to adopt and collaborate with many party, especially pendaftar kita lah. So digital transformation must be together with the top management. That's why kalau you tengok di UTM the process yang saya mention, CEO semua tu kan, insyaAllah kita akan tunjuk the good governance process and you all lepas ni follow je lah kita, to make sure that CDO at least can get the statute for satu among the jabatan kuasa pengusaha universiti, and also bid appreciate hakiki dia jusasi sekurang-kurangnya. So proses tu tengah berjalan. One of the universiti dah berjaya, nanti yang the rest UPSI kena follow kan? So insyaAllah Dr. Megat lepas ni sekurang-kurangnya jusasi kan? And then going to the Jusabi kan? We are going, that is our target and what we have planned. Dah lama kan TS Rashid kan dalam MAPITA kan, the strengthening of our app. So when we have present dalam JPU, insyaAllah a lot of things we can do together. So akhir kata saya nak MAPITA, KPT, industry kan must be working hand in hand lah to make sure that deliverable kan, because of industry normally we fine tuning and getting the latest practical technology. Kadang-kadang you cari ni setahun pun jumpa lagi the best solution. Bila you jumpa dengan Google for example kan, dalam masa a few days tu you dapat lah. Raja kan, what is the best of AI? You all cerita pasal AI, klik tu. Saya sebenarnya 2 tahun lepas saya dah jumpa dengan Raja dekat Singapura tu. Saya dah nampak dah how do the whole books we can put on the AI. You can ask the AI to do anything. Create the question, create the different question to the different student and summarize the book tu. Benda tu dah lama pun. And then maybe after this saya nak minta juga Google lah dengan bantuan daripada Raja, how do we can go the Gemini, collaborate collaborating with the Google Workspace Education Plus dengan harga mungkin RM1 ke. kita bincang further. So that is the way forward. Memang kita akan bincang for the IPTAs so the price is matter for us. So raja dah gelak tu, insyaAllah boleh dapat RM1 kan. So we try to do like the Google Workspace Education Plus. Oracle pun sama. Okay, Asro kan, jangan mahal sangat. So bincang itu okay, harga mur-mur untuk kita punya Oracle Cloud Infrastructure tu. If mur-mur, we can shift our images, image API management and whatnot, put on the Oracle and see how the Kubernetes working with our tool. Very fast. So application kita nanti is standard like TikTok dengan Instagram nanti. No downtime, very fast access and very intuitive application. That is the way forward of application at the IPTA. No more. Kalau UTM, Dato' NC selalu cakap, ni you jangan berbau kan. Bau is a business as usual. We cannot be bau. We must be extraordinary application developer, and also whatever you are to implement is must be strategic. Even GPU UTM pun tak berminat pun BAU. Dan UTM kalau kita punya KPI, dia terbahagi pada dua. Satu HIR, satu key HIR. HIR GPU tak nak tengok pun. Dia panggil operational, HIR application develop design that. Yang dia nak tengok key HIR. Key HIR is saya dapat 3 itu semua melibatkan AI. So lepas ni saya kena jumpa dengan Raja, saya kena jumpa dengan Hijaz, semalam nampak co-pilot semalam kan. So many industry we have to working together, and security lepas ni saya kena jumpa dengan Sam lah kan. Untuk what called to summarize, to identify that whatever application you develop is at par at the industry standard. Lepas ni pun saya kena jumpa Sam juga. But Sam dia kata dia ada satu application called APN, Application Performance Monitoring. Harga dia mur-mur compared to the, I don't know, ada Dynatrace kat sini tak, sorry So harga dia mur-mur. So that is the benchmark of when you are going to talk to the IPTA. Janganlah you tablekan $500,000, $400,000 a year. That one cannot work, definitely. Macam Raja bagi RM7.5, RM8, yang tu we can discuss further to have that subscription. Okay, kalau you put $500,000, sorry, we will try to find another form of the solution that could be applicable for the IPTA. No problem, because at the MAPITA memang mantap. We have very strong connection, and semalam pun macam tak nak habis meeting kan, pukul 1 tak habis lagi, hampir pukul 2. So a lot of things we can discuss, and I hope that whatever finding yesterday tu would be manage, and kita akan settle down one by one lah, insyaAllah So cuma sedih Puan Halina kata dah tak ada di KPT. So I hope that Puan Halina tengok balik lah, because saya tahu dia rasanya Puan Halina nak pencing lama lagi. Cuma kita kena pujuk sikit lah kan. 55? Baru 25? So kalau dalam gambar saya rasa yang paling minimum pun 58, could be 60. Saya dapat information Puan Halina sebenarnya dia pension 60. So that is long way to go, insyaAllah Puan Halina. So bersama-sama kita drive our MAPITA KPT. InsyaAllah saya selagi KPT lantik saya as much as possible I will present physically. Does not matter anywhere, any place saya akan datang, ada je tercomok je muka saya kat situ kan. Kalau ajak saya ke JDN ada je kat situ, insyaAllah, because saya dapat full support from our Vice Chancellor Dato' NC. Even Dato' beritahu saya, ni kalau ada JPU dengan JPSCT, go to JPSCT first. That's why I'm very up je attendance ke apa, availability kita, yes, physical. That is my commitment to the, it's not only KPT, actually for MAPITA, for the IPTA. Kalau Google still remember, sebenarnya UTM antara, I think the first university has signed agreement with the Google. But UTM also one university that working together with Google dengan SAM very seriously to make sure that our colleagues from other university also we be getting the same license, the same features, and also workspace like UTM. Alhamdulillah kita dah save about 800,000 because the second year of subscription paid by KPT. So that was the return kita orang dapat lah. Tapi your return you all tak perlu bayar lah, because yang tu apa kata managed and paid by JDN and KPT. Yang tu juga kita akan tengok nanti untuk jaminan. So jangan lupa kita pun nak go for ULA unlimited license agreement. So kalau itu berjaya nanti semua FTA can use Google, bukan Google, Oracle Unlimited. All the 5 feature yang kita dah mention itu, and whatever instances core semua is a free for the IPTA. It's a free, and also we can discuss with our parent lah. InsyaAllah kita buat sama dengan Google. Saya rasa tu je. Kalau saya bercakap nanti tak berhenti nanti. InsyaAllah really appreciate this kind of the gatherings, because apa yang kita duduk dalam ni sebenarnya is a huge actually. We have the KPT, Puan Halina, kita ada wakil 10 IPTA, Dr. Syabani, our senior kita kan, semua ada kat sini. So insyaAllah, and kat belakang pun saya terkejut juga, ada Raja datang kan. Cuma Hana Raja yang belum datang lagi. So okay, after this kita ada Raja and Hana Raja kan. So Hana Raja from the Cisco kan. So, Cisco tak ada, representative from Cisco tak ada. Oh, Cisco juga. Splan is a part of the Cisco kan. Mur kan, kena ingat. So Dell ke HP whatsoever, you have to remember that mur. The price must be mur, and then we can have a further arrangement and discussion kan. So because we return back to our nation lah. Okay. So saya rasa tu je. I hope that, lupa Azlinda pun ada daripada HP. So Dell okay. Sebelum ni HP, now it's a Dell. InsyaAllah we hope that our collaboration, engagement, strengthening, what we call the networking is very important for us. We proved already during our Royal Gala dinner last week dekat Marriott Hotel. UTN kita is the number 1 department in UTN that has raised 145,000 within, I think, within less than 2 weeks. Okay, insyaAllah it shows that the strong connection and also collaboration between industry and we call the KPT lah, because UTN is under KPT. So Alhamdulillah, saya pun tak sangka satu SMS je, saya shoot je dapat 20,000. Ya, dia orang beli table yang bronze table kan. Ada banyak lagi yang agak dia tak sempat untuk join tu later lah. 2 tahun lagi kita ada lagi Royal Gala dinner. Daripada Sarawak tu kita dapat 5 million, daripada alumni Datuk Daing kita dapat 1 million. The total we got I think more than 7 million untuk that Royal Gala dinner tu. Okay, insyaAllah saya rasa tu je. So hopefully our session agreement is not end kat sini je. So lepas ni we have the further arrangement, further discussion to make sure that whatever yang the good for us being presented by Dell, Oracle, Google semua actually really applicable for us. So our deliverable in ICT is relevant. Macam Puan Alina cakap tadi, artificial intelligence is the hot issue kan. So kalau you tak put in place as a key HRR ataupun your main KPI, you letak je KPI develop finance, HR, networking, yang tu nanti payah nanti. We like to justify in our strategic planning. So we must put the element of artificial intelligence and prove to our stakeholders, our GPU, that we can improve our deliverable. Half an hour, 1 hour to 1 minute. Actually more than that. So in future I mentioned to them, daftar itu kita buat macam drive-thru je. Scan pay QR code, dia kat kaunter tu ambil kunci balik. Tak payah lagi nak beratur and a lot of the hurdles during the registration lah. So that one is one good example. So insyaAllah banyak yang kita bincang dan buat banyak small engagement nanti kita akan buat. Saya rasa tu je. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih Encik Ning dan Puan Halina sebentar tadi. Saya di sini mewakili tuan rumah. Saya mengucapkan terima kasih kepada semua ahli MAPITA atas kerjasama anda, atas masa yang diberikan, atas perhatian, atas support spirit juga malam tadi walaupun outsourcing. Okay. Dan saya mewakili AJK pelaksana, mohon maaf jika ada sebarang kekurangan sepanjang kami melaksanakan MAPITA 2024 ini. Maklumlah kami pun baru saja belajar untuk handle event-event besar seperti ini. Jadi kita mohon ampun dan maaf sekiranya ada sebarang kekurangan. Okay. Kita juga mengucapkan terima kasih kepada syarikat-syarikat yang terlibat daripada semalam dan yang masih ada lagi hari ini, Oracle, Huawei banyak bersama kita daripada hari pertama sampai ke hari ini, masih ada lagi. Okay. Dan seterusnya kita akan ada sesi bergambar dengan semua peserta MAPITA dan juga syarikat-syarikat di tangga lobi lepas berdiri. Okey. Encik Megat ada apa-apa? Tak ada apa-apa. Okey. Sekali lagi terima kasih saya ucapkan kepada semua atas perkhidmatan anda. Sampai kita jumpa lagi insya-Allah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.